Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here today. I want to speak to you about something simple yet profoundly important, the present moment. We often hear people say, live in the moment, but how often do we truly understand what that means? How often do we pause and appreciate the now for what it is? Life is fleeting. It moves fast, often faster than we expect. We spend so much time thinking about tomorrow, what we will achieve, what we want to change, or how we hope things will be different. Or we dwell on yesterday, on the mistakes we made or the things we wish we could undo. But the truth is, the only time we truly have is this moment, right here, right now. Let me ask you this: how often do we take a single breath for granted? How often do we notice the way the sunlight streams through the window or hear the quiet hum of life happening around us? These are things we overlook because we are so consumed by what comes next. But when you don't know what tomorrow will bring, the smallest details become treasures. Let me ask you this: how often do we take a single breath for granted? How often do we notice the way the sunlight streams through the window or hear the quiet hum of life happening around us? These are things we overlook because we are so consumed by what comes next. But when you don't know what tomorrow will bring, the smallest details become treasures. Have you ever watched a candle burn? The flame dances, its light flickers, and if you focus closely, you see how alive it is. That flame doesn't worry about burning out, it simply burns. And in its simplicity, it teaches us a lesson: to live fully in the moment we have, without fear of what comes next. When I write in my diary, I feel like time slows down. Writing lets me pour my thoughts onto the page, and for a moment, I am not thinking about tomorrow or what happened yesterday. I am simply expressing what's in my heart. It's my way of anchoring myself to the now. I want to share a thought with you. What if we could all approach life as if we were writing in a diary? What if we could pay attention to what's happening around us, without judgment or distraction, and simply let it be? Let's think about the small things that bring us joy. Maybe it's the sound of rain tapping on the roof, the laughter of someone you love, or the warmth of a cup of tea in your hands. These moments are not insignificant, they are the essence of life. They remind us that even in the most uncertain of times, there is beauty. I know that life can feel overwhelming. We all face challenges, uncertainties, and fears. But even in the darkest times, there is light to be found if we look for it. And often, that light is right in front of us, waiting to be noticed. Think about a child playing. They aren't worried about the future or regretting the past. They are completely absorbed in the joy of the moment. They remind us of something we once knew but may have forgotten. The present is where life happens. Of course, it's not always easy to live in the moment. Our minds wander. We get caught up in worries and plans. But I believe that even small efforts to focus on the now can make a difference. Try this: the next time you feel your thoughts racing, stop and take a deep breath. Feel the air fill your lungs, and remind yourself that you are here. You are alive. And in this moment, that is enough. There's something magical about realizing that you don't need to wait for some big event or achievement to feel fulfilled. Fulfillment is already here, in the quiet moments we often overlook. It's in the people we love, the stories we tell, and the memories we create. I know that the future can feel uncertain. Trust me, I understand that all too well. But worrying about what hasn't happened yet won't make it any easier. What we can do is focus on what's within our reach, this moment. And when we live fully in the present, we lay the foundation for a brighter future. So, I encourage you to take a moment every day to pause. Look around you. Notice the colors, the sounds, the textures of life. Be present with the people you love. Listen to them, truly listen. And when you do, you'll find that the present moment is not just enough, it's everything. The now is where we find ourselves. It's where we discover who we are and what we value. It's where life unfolds, not in grand gestures but in the simple, quiet moments that make up our days. In closing, I want to leave you with this thought: life is like a garden. If we spend all our time worrying about the harvest or regretting the seeds we didn't plant, we'll miss the beauty of the flowers blooming right now. So, take a moment to stop, to breathe, and to see the world around you. Embrace it, because this moment is a gift, and it's yours. Thank you.